have hot mics now, so if you guys want to run that test, so that way.
Mic is hot.
Test.
Magic
Testing mic.
There we go.
Did somebody
I've
listen?
got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I'm not sure.
Lady. There they all just standing in a row.
Mark test.
All right, Ryan, say something.
This is Mark. Testing for Mark. Mark.
He copied you. Plagiarism.
All right, I think we're good. So
Awesome. All right. So we're live.
okay. So last time on Shadows of the Dragon Queen, Cosgrave and Elgo's meet cute was successful. They agreed to reconnect to share ghost stories and dragon shenanigans. In order to make sure they meet again, they decided to switch hoopacks with each other. After that occurred, the party did a good once-over over the entire outpost, looting everything they could. After staying the night in the outpost, they headed back to Calamon the following day. On their return to Castle Calamon, Burnham noticed that the castle was unusually quiet. When the party reported to Marshal Vendry's office, an aide informed them that the Marshal is away, leading troops further to the west. The aide also told the party that the city council had received word that a contingent of Dragon Army troops had broken away from the larger force, and several members of Calamon's leadership are tired of the measured steps the Marshal had been taking, and they demanded that Calamon's military ride out to seize victory, as they've been spurred on by good old Lord Bacaris. The party also learned that Lord Bacaris and his son were leading the attack, and that Darrett was serving underneath them. Lord Bacaris planned to ambush the Red Dragon Army near a crossing called Inkwater, or near a crossing of the Inkwater River called the Steel Springs. Before the party leaves, the aide discreetly hands them a sealed note signed by Darrett that reads, "Come at once. Bacaris is leading us to ruin at Steel Springs. He's the commander of this mission, and I cannot disobey. I'll do what I can, but I need your help." After hearing the news, the party start heading out of the city. On the way out, they stop by at Benabog's Breakers, out in the outskirts, to meet up with Yalme, the proprietor of the new establishment and former proprietor of the Brass Crab. She gladly welcomes the heroes of Vogler to her humble food cart. Ural donates 100 gold to Yalme to help to continue to raise the orphans. Yalme thanks Ural and feeds the party a nice carrot and potato stew. After the wonderful stew, the party head out to save Darrett. And in a long hike, they come across the Steel Spring crossing on the Inkwater River just in the nick of time, as Calamon's soldiers are fleeing the Red Dragon Army, who are pursuing them on horseback. And this is where we will pick up tonight's session, as the party is locked in battle with the Red Dragon Army. Okay, so we are in combat. A guy just fell out of the sky, dropped by a Dragonelle, if you remember. And we are going to start off round 2 with Cosgrave, who is no longer hiding behind a rock, as he botched his hoopack shot last time.
Oops.
It was a setup.
Hey, Paul gave you the attack. Don't blame me.
I didn't blame anyone. I just said it was a setup. But you seem awfully defensive.
So, as the DM, everything is my fault, Phil. Didn't you learn that lesson in your short-lived campaign? Oh, I'll stop taking shots at you.
So we've been attacking a specific one already?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Oh, sorry, what was the question?
I think there was a few that were being attacked, but I just don't remember which ones.
I
Move
feel like
over
the one
here.
next to Ashley got attacked.
Yeah, I read this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I will move over here.
Because I feel like I lanced that one.
That's probably right.
Yeah, I missed with most of them. I don't know if I even hit. I might have hit with one.
I think you were rolling like Paul, and it didn't go well for you last time.
So
Oh, yeah.
I doubt any of them actually have significant damage. So take your pick. Take
Right.
your pick.
Yeah, from what I remember, that one might be missing a couple wounds.
Oh, look at you're all ready for Warhammer. You're calling it wounds.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready. I'm steeped in the lore.
Oh boy.
Read the entire rulebook once and the important parts twice.
Wow, it's impressive.
Where'd you find time for that? Don't want to say.
Now we'll see how much of it I remember.
Yeah, shockingly, I've also read both the DMG and the Player's Handbook in this game, and I tend to forget the rules all the time.
Right.
Okay, so I don't think I have advantage on this guy, right?
No, but you can sneak attack because Ashley's next to him.
Yeah, okay. So I will
Fending them off.
try to stab him with my daggers, I guess.
Sure. Well, I think you had your Hoopak out, so I think this turn you could only get technically one dragon out, or one dagger
Get them,
out,
Smalls.
right? Or did they change that? Am I misremembering two-weapon fighting?
Sorry, again, I was reading. What about two-weapon fighting?
He doesn't have the feat that you do. Can he still draw two daggers?
Yeah. Yeah, the offhand will be just without his proficiency.
Okay. Go for it, Phil.
Okay. So I can use the daggers?
Sure, go for it. I'll allow it.
Alright.
I think it's your bonus action, your second attack.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
That first
Point
one
anyway.
was a miss.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll use my bonus action for the other dagger.
Okay.
It's a little better.
Well, I think, Phil, because of the Nick property, you get to make that attack as a part of the attack instead of the bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the same as scimitar. Then, yeah, you make a double attack and then you still have the bonus.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Alright. I don't think this is a...
What is it?
Takes a bonus. I don't think this takes an action. No. So... Is he he's riding a horse?
He is riding a horse. He's like the Old Spice guy.
Guess I will try and do, I'll try to poison him. So I will reduce my sneak attack with 1d6.
Okay. And then, do I have to roll something?
Yeah, let me... I think you have to make a constitution save, but it happens after I roll the damage. So what, I guess, oh dang, I forgot. It's been a bit. How much sneak attack do I have?
I can look it up. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Alright, here we go. Got my character. Three d6. Okay.
Okay. How
So I'll
much?
do 2d6 on the sneak attack.
Okay.
Damage. Okay, so 14. I'm going to use Piercer to re-roll the d4.
Okay.
Still a 1. Okay, so 14 piercing damage, and then he also needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I think I put that out there.
Okay. Here we go. He got a 9.
He fails.
So what
It's
happened?
DC's 8 plus my Dex modifier, so 4, so it's
Okay.
12. Yeah, DC 12. So he's poisoned.
He is poisoned. Okay. Let me
He
find
can
that.
remake the save. Here, let me just post it.
Okay. All right. So you came up. You made 2 attacks. What else would you like to do, sir?
Oh, nice. You can actually. Oh, you didn't realize I could roll it. That's fun. Cool. All right. So now I'm going to move away. So I'm going to move back behind this rock.
Do you have anything special? I think you have something special, right? That he can't attack you for some reason.
When, I guess I still have my bonus action, so I can. No, I'm not going to use my bonus action to move away. So he has an
Okay.
opportunity attack. It's at disadvantage though,
Okay. But
because
I
of my
thought you had a
speedy.
thing. If you attack, they can't attack you or something. Am I wrong?
I don't think.
Was
I
that a
don't see
2014 thing?
like something that would keep them from attacking me.
Yeah, I thought you had an ability that said if you attack somebody, like you
I
could.
think that might have been a 2014. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, all right. So he
But
will take an attack on you. So I'm gonna move you back just so it will let me
okay,
do the attack.
he has disadvantage though from
Okay.
my speedy feet.
So he will attack you with disadvantage. Well, he's also poisoned.
That's
So
true.
11 does not hit.
No.
So you can move back to where you want to move to.
Okay, so I'll move back here, and I will use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Terribly.
I mean, for rolling a 4, that's a pretty good result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, but hiding only works if you're out of line of sight, right? So, like, if the guy were to come around the corner to say here, you're not hidden, correct?
Yeah, I guess I'm always. Yeah,
Okay.
think so.
You can look it up while it's not your turn. You tell me if I'm wrong, but that's my understanding. But tell me if I'm wrong. All right. It is their turn now. This guy is, I guess, going to throw a javelin at Serinda.
Makes sense.
Why not? Or is he within reach? I don't think he is. And he can't get up there because of how constrained the map is. So yeah, he'll just throw a javelin. Here we go. First attack is 17, which misses. Second attack is a nat 20. That's better.
Ooh.
Is it hitting me or Paul?
You.
Okay, I thought that's what you said, but I heard Paul say oof, so I was just
Well, because I don't want to give you like extra attack shenanigans. Actually, you wouldn't get it because he's not next to you. But that's fine. Here we go. Flaming javelin to the face. 14 damage. All right, he is done. Next up is this soldier, and he is gonna move into the water, and he is done. Next up is this soldier, and he also moves into the water, and he is done. Next up is this soldier, and he moves up into the water, he is done. Next up is this soldier, and he moves into the water. He is done. And next up is the poisoned guy. When does he make the save, Phil? Is it at the end of the turn?
Yes.
Yeah, end of the turn. Okay. So he will attempt to, I guess, attack Serinda because she's right there with his sword. So here we go. First attack. Oh, but he has disadvantage, so let me roll that again. I rolled pretty good on the first one. I rolled like shit on the second one. Yay!
I'll take
Second attack. Well, I got a 9 and a 19, so I miss. Yay, his turn is over. He is done. He's going to try to make that con save, though. Scroll back up. And he got a 7, so he still failed. So he is still poisoned. He is done. Burnham, it is your go.
All right.
You have a bow in your hands.
Yes.
So technically, when you make the attack action, you're only allowed to put one weapon away, grab one weapon out. But because of Nick, I allowed you to be able to pull out both because it's a part of that attack action.
20.
So if you want to do the same thing as Phil, put away your bow and then pull out your two weapons.
No, I don't.
Wait, are you going to be like a ranged guy now? Are you like completely changing your archetype?
Oh yeah, 100%. Not just for this fight. How deep does the river look? The stream look?
4 feet. You saw basically Cosgrave was almost, or he was completely under. He was trying to like doggy paddle his way across because he's not a very good swimmer.
Well, luckily I'm 4'3", so. All right.
The 3 inches makes all the difference, doesn't it?
That's
Ryan?
what I tell them. That's what I tell them. 5, 10, 15,
Them
20.
being you in the mirror yourself.
Shut up. Shut up. All right. So I should have line of sight with. Do I have line of sight with?
From there, you can see this guy. He'll get some partial cover. You can't really see this guy because those are like giant boulders in front of him.
He'll get partial cover over here.
He'll get a little bit of cover.
Am I in the river right here?
That would put you in the river, which I don't think you could shoot a bow in the river.
It would be hard. I just have to do one of these.
I think from there you could. I mean, he still would get a little bit of cover, but it's only going to be a +2. Just because the rock's right in front of him.
Right. Okay. Well, first I'll use my bonus action and cast Ensnaring Strike on him.
Oh, what does this
Now,
do?
okay, so Ensnaring Strike is it's bonus action concentration up to a minute. Basically whenever I hit a target, vines appear on it. It has to make a strength saving throw. Also, it's restrained.
All right, great. I like it.
So my question to you, the DM, is if I restrain. Okay, I'm trying to restrain him.
Not the horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but I am trying. Like,
The vines could come up and grab him and not the horse. That's okay.
okay, just making sure that if I restrain him, it won't. He'll like be restrained to the horse or some crap like that. All right.
No. Yeah, I can see the vines coming up on either side of him, kind of grabbing hold of him, right? But not grabbing the horse.
Right. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna cast that on him. I have to give you the throw.
Oh,
right?
look, a large creature has advantage on the save. That's interesting.
Yes, that's another reason why.
Okay. So I think if you cast it, it will put it in the chat card, and I can click on it.
Yes. Wait, what's... Oh, yeah. Okay. There it is.
All right. So he will make the saving throw.
It's a low-ass saving throw.
And he got a 17.
Damn you!
So what happens?
Oh, you know what? I didn't hit him yet. So, well, let's see if I hit him first.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
Yeah.
You probably will hit him.
Yeah, it's just on him. Okay. Longbow. I have selected. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. On a successful save, the vines shrivel away and the spell ends. Ooh, that's kind of crappy.
Yeah, but it's if I have concentration up, it's every time I hit someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a different hunter's mark. Anyway, there's the attack. Oh my god. Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
That is a miss.
Yep. Like blasted, I haven't used a bow in a long time. Figure out how to do it. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Ural the tiger.
Okay, so I'm gonna move from the ruler here. So this is difficult terrain across the sky, right? Why can I not move my tiger? I've got the
Yeah, the rocks are difficult terrain.
The dead body in front next to you, I think, is difficult terrain. Yes.
okay. So so it's gonna cost me twice as much, I guess, right?
Yes.
So I could effectively move like right here and attack that guy.
That would be on top of Paul's horse.
Oh, okay, but right here I could.
Yeah, you can move there. I'll say the rock. You're not. Most of your thing isn't covering that big rock, so you could move to there. Yeah.
Okay. I cannot take this action while the game is paused.
Huh?
I don't know why the game is paused. That's weird.
Let me
It may be
reload.
because it got
It's
disconnected
probably
at
'cause-
one point. Because I had a disconnect and reconnect message.
All right, it should be on pause. You should be able to go.
Okay, I'm just reloading. Okay. Okay. Drag this over here. Scroll up so I can see. All right. Okay, let's try that again. So here we go. Okay, and then I'm going to attack this guy right here.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. And something I don't know if I've been paying attention to this attack before, but if he is if I hit him and he's large or smaller, He's prone.
Okay. This is your Tiger Rend attack. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it says under Rend.
Okay. Uh, 20 does hit.
Nice. Okay. Let me go to the chat card and roll the damage. Where's my damage? There we go.
All right. And then this guy is going to fall prone off of the horse.
Okay. Can I attempt to intimidate the horse with a growl to make it run off?
Not in the same turn.
Okay, all right, fair. Okay, I guess that's I don't want to do nimble escape because he's prone, so I'm just gonna stay there. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. So. Okay. Next up is this guy, and I believe Ryan, you're too far away. For him to target you, let's see. Yeah, I think you're just too far away.
Hey, kitten.
And then Ryan, I also was looking at your spell a little closer, and I think it ends if they save. But like,
But I can just cast it again as a.
yeah, but you missed, right? So like it didn't affect them, right? Because it's
Right.
on a hit, I believe. Let me look at it again. It says as you hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't hit him, so
Right.
that save didn't happen. So technically it's still going, but let's say you do hit him.
Yeah.
If you do hit him and he saves, then it would go away.
Right.
But because you missed, it's still active, so you're good on that.
Okay.
All right, but I think you're outside of the range of getting hit by a javelin. What's the reach of the javelin? So you are good. So I guess he's can't really see Cosgrave.
Yeah, actually, I looked up the hiding, Eric.
Yeah, go for it, Phil.
It's a little different in the new rules.
All right.
So I guess to hide, you have to be in like either heavily obscured, 3/4, or total cover.
Okay, so right now you are.
Yeah,
right, I would
and
say
then you
you're
have to
3/4.
make a stealth check with a DC 15.
Okay, so that means you failed because you had 14. But all right, keep going.
Yeah. So if you passed, you are considered to be invisible.
Okay.
Or you have the invisible condition.
Really? So even if they walk around the corner, you're still invisible?
No.
Okay.
But then what you rolled, their perception goes against your stealth to find you.
Okay.
And then if they find you, they can see you, in which case then the invisible doesn't apply anymore.
Okay. So if this guy comes around the corner, right? So he comes to here. He then has to make a perception check to see you?
Yeah, if he's looking for me, he makes a perception check. If it's equal to or higher, I think then my stealth check, if I had passed the invisible, was the way I read it. But since I failed, I'm not hiding, so I'm not considered invisible, so you could see me.
Is that an action for him to do that, or does that just happen because he walks around?
I don't think it's an action. It's just described as on a successful check, you have the invisible condition. Make note of the check's total, which is the DC for a creature to find you with a wisdom perception check.
Okay.
And then it says you stop being hidden immediately if the following occurs. You make a sound louder than a whisper. An enemy finds you, so the perception check. You make an attack roll, or you cast a spell with a verbal component.
All right, so do just a once-over Google to double-check on if the check takes an action or not, and then I'm good to go. Thank you, Phil. All right, so he is gonna throw a javelin at you, Paul. I think because Ashley's kind of down low and you're kind of up high, so I think it just makes more sense. But you will get a little bit of cover because there is a horse guy like in between you guys.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of cover for that. So he's gonna target you, and here we go. He's gonna throw 2 flaming javelins. The first one is definitely a miss. I rolled a 10. The second one is a 17, which I think also misses plus your cover.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
he unfortunately missed. So he is done. Elgrim,
All right.
it is your
Okay.
turn.
So I'm gonna take advantage of this guy who's prone on the ground,
Okay.
and I am going to lance him.
Okay.
I was supposed to roll advantage.
Is the lance need to? Oh, but it's
Not anymore. They
10
removed
feet a
the.
week, right?
What's that?
The lance is like a 10 feet thing, or did they?
They
get rid of
removed that.
Okay.
There's no longer disadvantage for being within 5 feet.
Okay.
14 to hit. Probably
14 does not hit, unfortunately. He kind of rolls
Alright.
out of the way of your lance as you are trying to stab him on the ground.
Paul, how did
Alright.
you get temp hit
I'm
points?
gonna try again. How did I get temp?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is the Ryan's thing still on you?
Maybe.
Did Ryan do something that had a temp hit points?
Last battle he did. I don't know.
Really?
Maybe that didn't get cleared off. Oh, I'm rolling. Awesome. 15 to hit? Probably not.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, aid. Yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
I must have. I have.
Momo?
Yeah, I think I cast aid already.
Okay.
'Cause I missed
Well,
my
no,
first
you
one.
cast
Whoa.
Bark Skin at the beginning of the...
It's
Well, it
okay,
did.
Gwen. It's okay.
Okay,
And that's
is
the
Bark
one.
Skin concentration?
Momo.
No.
You leave her be.
No? Okay.
Momo.
So yeah,
Momo.
Paul, I don't know how you have those temp HP. Because the aid was in the outpost.
Right,
combat.
yeah.
You leave her be.
Yeah, so maybe figure out what's
Yeah.
going on there. All right.
Okay.
You still have a bonus action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
I don't know. Did you want
Momo.
to use that same thing again, Phil, or are you setting something else up?
Momo. Momo G.
Say that again.
I don't
Oh.
think Phil can see. Well, yeah.
Well, it can be here as well.
Momo G. You leave her be.
No, I know, but like he doesn't have anybody. He's holding 2 daggers. I guess he could throw a dagger
Oh,
if he
right.
wants.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
fair.
Ural is right there standing over top of a
Yeah.
guy prone. I mean,
Yeah, let's do that. Ural, you want a free attack?
that is a thumbs up.
All right. You can use
He
my
says,
command rally.
Love free attacks. So Ural,
Yeah,
I
if
think if you hit, you get extra damage from Paul.
Yep, you get an extra D8 damage if you hit.
Awesome. Okay,
So
let's
roll with advantage.
with advantage. Ooh, cool.
Yeah, 'cause he's
oh, that's
prone.
right. That's right. Awesome.
That is
Oh,
crit.
Oh, damn.
So
This
guy's-
put in
Nice.
1d8 as an additional dice that you get, and then hit the crit button, and then it should double that dice for you automatically.
Okay, so I click damage.
Yep.
And then I
you
add
put
in-
1d8 in the bonus line. There should be like a bonus line.
Okay.
Momo.
1d8
Yep.
and then hit critical hit.
Momo.
Correct.
Are you being a good girl?
Okay.
Okay, how would
Oh.
you like to do this?
Dang.
I just eviscerate him down from his neck with a one claw swipe.
So there's like shreds of.
So yeah, you see the tiger kind of pounce down on this guy's neck, swipe across, blood gushes out everywhere, and his neck is almost completely severed as he's now dead on the ground.
I'm envisioning his head popping off like the cork when you slide the sword up the neck.
Just slices.
That's
my.
what's in my head canon right now.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough.
Now that you let Euro kill somebody else on your turn because you were unsuccessful, Paul.
Yeah, I'm.
What
rolling
would you like
amazing.
to do? Anything else? You want to
Nope,
move?
that's it. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. I will. Let's see. It is
It
this
is,
guy's turn.
It is
Go
a
for
check,
it.
Eric.
It is a check.
It's an action. Yeah, you take the search action
Okay.
because you can do passive perception too if they're not actively searching. But if like they want to go look for the person, it's an action.
Okay. It just feels funky to me that if like you're hiding around a corner and they walk around the corner, like they don't see you. I don't know. It's
Oh,
just
he's
weird.
good at hiding.
Yeah.
Covered himself in
Yeah.
bushes or
I mean, I
something.
failed the test, so obviously
All right.
I'm there.
The guy next to you, Ashley, is still unconscious thanks to you, and then this horse is gonna make a check. And he does not run away. All right. Next up is Serinda.
All right. I don't. Okay, he's unconscious, but he's still alive.
Yes. Yeah, you spared the dying on him, I believe, your
Yep.
first turn.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move in here to try to block anyone trying to coup de grace him.
You cannot move into there because
Oh, the
that's
horse.
a horse's space.
Okay, so never mind. I can't do that then. Okay, so what I can do. Target must succeed. Because since I hit like crap, let me use a
Don't be
can.
scared of the dice.
Yeah, dice work when I'm doing skills, not so much when attacking. But well, why not? We'll try. Let's see if we can hit a broadside of a barn today.
Hopefully you do better than me.
We'll see.
I had advantage on both of mine and I still failed.
Oh boy. So okay, I have my creature. Okay, I think this
Yeah,
is
Eric, I don't know what's going on with that display, but I don't actually have any current temp hit points, and my hit points should be 48, which is correct. So I don't know why it's showing +4. I think it's just a display error.
Is it in your
It's not on the status effects. I looked there first.
Well, you have a. If you go into the hit points, it says you have a temporary maximum of 4.
Yes, but my hit points should be at 48.
So I think if we put that into, like, if we put your maximum override as 48, I think that fixes it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna be hitting him with my.
Then it won't be temp.
Hmm.
Dang it,
I just moved it up one line.
Did I actually hit?
Did you hit?
Yeah.
What'd you
I
roll?
hit. I rolled 19 on the die for a change of pace.
25 definitely hits.
So I hit him with my Warhammer, which has push. So if you hit a creature with this weapon, you can push the creature up to 10 feet straight away from yourself, large or smaller.
Okay.
So
roll your damage.
Oh, I actually hit. Half damage. Yeah, okay, so 7.
Okay. As she swings up with her warhammer, she like catches this guy in the head, and he goes flying into a rock, and he is dead.
Dang. What killed him? The hammer or the?
Oh, definitely the hammer. She like broke his neck while
Oh wow! So he was dead before his head hit the rock. Yes.
But he hit the rock. Yeah.
Like a cantaloupe.
Dead. Exactly. All right,
Well,
there we go. He is dead.
I guess.
You want to do anything else, Serinda?
Do I have a bonus action, I guess? Well, I mean, I have a bonus action, but can I do anything with the bonus action? Let's see here. No one needs any healing right now, I assume. What is this? Sanctuary. When you want a creature within range until the spell ends, a creature who talks to a creature. What is this? What is this? Okay, so I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on. Well, Paul has really high AC, so he doesn't get hit very often. Do I have to touch or do I have to? Okay, I don't have to touch. Good. Let's do. Oh boy, actually, nah. I guess I'm going to hold my spells just in case anything else happens. So I'm done.
Okay. Ashley, go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
Oh boy. I don't know if that's good or bad. Did it not? Okay. No, not 2. How do I get rid of it? Okay, 1d8. Oh, I have to hit this. That's why. Don't know if that's good or bad.
Roll a d6.
Probably bad.
You guys see this guy fall prone as they're trying to make their way through the water. He looks to be struggling, potentially drowning.
Oh gosh.
And that is the end of the round. Cosgrave, it is your turn. Top of round 3.
All right. I'll switch to the old hoopak.
Yield face.
And since hiding's not really working too well, I will target this guy. And I'm going to use... What's that?
Okay, you can't... If you're doing the range, you can't see him right now.
Okay. Can I not?
You could climb on the rock.
You could climb on the rock. You are a spider monkey.
You could probably climb on the rock and hop on the horse.
Can I see this guy?
Oh yeah, he could. You could steal the horse.
I'm basically saying that these rocks in front of you are like a wall, essentially.
Okay.
So that's what allowed you to kind of... It gives you 3/4 cover and allowed you to hide. They're like giant boulders.
Okay.
But you can climb them. As you have a climb speed, I believe, right?
Yeah, but then I can't get advantage.
Oh, why do you need advantage? Or how are you getting advantage?
Through my
you're trying to do the
steady
not
aim, but I can't
right?
move to use the steady aim.
Yeah, I don't think you can see anybody where you're at with the steady aim. Because basically the 2 guys left are behind the rock from you. They can't see you, you can't see them.
Okay.
I mean, you
move
can hit
here?
Byron or Burnham if you want to hit Burnham.
I'll go there. And I'll keep my daggers, and I'll stab this guy.
Sure.
Does that sound okay?
I was just trying to see if you were on a rock or not. Okay.
I am. I'm always on a rock. So I'm an
You have enough
island.
movement with that? With the climb and everything?
What's that?
You had enough movement to get there? Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
fine.
I think so. I got 40 feet climb.
You're good. Go ahead, make your attack. Are you still doing dagger?
Yeah,
You have it in your
dagger.
hands? All right.
Dagger.
Dagger it up. That hits. 18 hits.
All right. This one I'm just gonna go for straight old damage. I don't get sneak attack. That's right.
No, you don't get sneak attack, and nobody's adjacent to him.
So yeah, I guess I'll just straight up damage.
Okay. Maximum damage.
Nice.
All right. Second attack. As a part of the nick action from the daggers. Roll it up. That just misses, I guess, 16. So, you still have your bonus action as well.
All right. Bonus action. Can I stab him with my bonus action?
No. Because your attack, normally you'd have to use your bonus action to attack, but because of the daggers, it's a part of the attack action. So you technically have your bonus action to do fast hands or your disengage or any of your other stuff. So theoretically, you could disengage and then get back around the corner to here if you wanted.
No, I'll just stay here then.
Okay. And then it is this guy's turn. He is going to... Man, this is kind of like crazy. So clogged up from the horses. I guess he will just move around here and then attack you because he can't get in there to attack Serinda. Too jammed up. You guys got like a log jam going on. Alright, first attack is a miss. I rolled a 9. Second attack is a 15. Yay! Double miss. And I'm done. Next up is this guy. So seeing that their friend has fallen, they don't move this turn.
Okay.
So he's done, and then the guy that's fallen, I'm gonna have him make a strength athletics check to see if he can gather himself through the rushing stream. He does, so he'll be able to stand up. And he's done. Then that guy's done. This guy's done. Burnham.
All right.
You see two guys attacking Cosgrave over there. You can really only target this guy because of how the rocks are. If you moved around, you could probably see both of them.
Hello. All right.
So you still have
Yeah.
ensnaring strike, so
Yep, I'm gonna attack
go
this
for
guy
it.
with my bow.
All right, do it up.
Dunk. Dunk.
Oh, that was almost net 20, but a 19 does hit.
All right.
So I need to do the save, I believe.
Yeah, strength saving throw.
All right.
What did we say? 12. Well, here I can cast it real quick. But here's the.
I think I can scroll up to find it, maybe, and maybe just recast it, but or
Yeah, I'll just recast.
just put it in the check card in the thing, and I can click on it.
Yep.
All right, so some damage.
And...
I think if you right click on it, you can say send to chat, or if you click on the 3 dots or whatever. All right, that works. All right, so he's gonna make the save. Here we go. And he unfortunately succeeded.
Okay.
So you are no longer concentrating.
Okay.
On that. Wait,
a piece of shit.
Why
Sorry,
did I do that?
piece of shite. There you
go. All right. Let me fix this.
Then I'll go ahead and cast. Yeah, let me use the bonus action. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. And there's no save required there, right?
No, I think it's just.
All right, so go ahead and cast that on him. Target him and then cast your spell.
Replace. Let's concentrate. What? Oh, it wants me to replace, but I can't. Let's see.
Oh, I already ended it, so your concentration
Okay, yeah,
should be
now it
gone.
should
So I
work.
think you're good.
There we go.
All right, so
Hunter's
you
Mark,
are
there it is.
at Hunter's Mark on him.
Got my eye on you, buddy.
I don't know if there's a Hunter's Mark thing, but I'll mark him with
I'll
stable.
just keep track of it.
He's stable. All right, Ural the Tiger. It is your turn.
Okay.
They're
What is the
great.
what?
Great.
Oh,
Tony.
Tony the tiger.
Yeah, you're Ural the Tiger.
What's the deal with this guy right here? Is he prone or is he just standing there or what?
Yeah, that dude's laying there unconscious next to Serinda.
So he would be difficult terrain, and this guy would be difficult terrain,
He's also
right?
alive.
Well, yeah, and the horse is in front of you too as well.
Is that horse going to move out of the way if I
That
move
horse
through
did
him?
not move. He succeeded on his morale check.
Dang.
So can I growl at him and try to intimidate him as I'm moving toward him to get him to move, or can I just go around him, or what can I do?
I think we looked it up last time. You can move through their squares. You just can't end in their squares.
Okay. So this would all be difficult terrain through here, right? So if I take half movement, I could move like right to where I've got the thing.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm trying to do a thing right now because I forgot.
She's eating.
So this horse is going to trample through you and then move. Oh, wrong horse. Oh, I can't even hold him anymore. He got in the wrong way. So he's going to run past you guys. And Ashley, go ahead and
Make a
dexterity saving throw as he's just kind of going wild.
Alright. Oh gosh, the horse. Oh, I was gonna try to get that horse. Dang it. Oh well. Dex.
Yeah, he failed his check.
Dex saving throw. Normal. 14. Straight
So
up.
you're good, but you do see the guy on the ground get stomped on. So he's got 2 failed saves right now. And he is no longer stable, just FYI. Yeah, Mark, you can... Yeah, if you move through their squares, so it'd take you to get to there, it would take you 30 feet of movement, right? Because it'd be... And you can't end your turn there.
Okay, but I could take another. I could take another 10 and make it here, right? And it wouldn't be difficult terrain.
Correct. Do you have 40 feet of movement?
I should, yeah. Do you want me to double check? Let's see.
You got 35.
I've got 40 feet of movement according to PHB 2024.
Okay. I don't understand why it didn't change your movement then. Because it shows you as a 35-foot walk speed. But okay, that's fine.
Okay, so then in that case, since I was able to get there, and thanks for moving the horse, I'll attack that guy.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Rend. Ooh,
that hits.
Cool. He's going to be prone too. All right. Damage. Yay.
All right. So this guy is knocked prone. And this tiger attack is annoying. Okay. Are you doing anything else? He is knocked off his horse, prone.
I'll just growl at him.
Alright, so he will now stand up and get back on his horse.
Attaboy.
You got to get up and get back on the horse, right?
That's right.
And then he will attack the tiger for being annoying. And knocking him off of the horse. So here we go. First attack. is a miss. 14. There you go, Barkskin doing some work. Second attack is a 15. All right. Miss. I'm rolling like Paul tonight, guys.
Welcome to the club.
All right. So he is done. Elgrim, it's your turn.
All right.
Don't love people.
So I'm going to move the horse 10, 20, 30 to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and lance this guy. I'm going to do my precision strike to give myself advantage.
I mean, you could lance the tiger if you wanted.
Could.
Nice.
That is a critical hit.
Yeah, this is going to be big. All right.
That's what you said.
Good.
All right, roll it up.
Although I don't know why it rolled 4d10.
Advantage.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Not-
2d10,
yeah.
2d8. Okay.
Like you had the crit.
All right.
No,
so
it
yeah,
looked like it was 4d10 for a second, but it was...
you go
2d10,
charging
2d8.
towards this guy, raising your lance like it's a festival, a Ren fair, and you completely impale him, knocking him off of the horse and over Cosgrave's head as he flies past.
Nice.
And he is definitely donezo.
All right.
So
And I'll continue the move with the horse. I'm assuming the river's difficult terrain.
the river is difficult terrain. So technically, it took
Okay.
you some movement to do, to go into these spaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Difficult
Yeah, it should have
terrain.
been 30 feet to get there.
Okay.
And then another 20 to get here.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and lance this guy.
All right. There's
Nope.
a Paul roll.
Back to it.
We're back.
Situation's normal.
Yeah, this guy puts up his shield just in the nick of time, and he says, "No, thank you." Are you doing anything else, sir?
No.
All right. Next up is this guy who's got to make a death saving throw. Here we go. Success. So he's got 1 success and 2 fails.
Oh gosh.
All right. Next up is this guy who took his turn trying to help his buddy in the water so he doesn't move. Serinda, it is your turn.
Alright, well, one more guy to go. Okay, this guy, I'm close enough. I'm just gonna do... it's an action. Yeah, we're gonna just... If I do a bonus action spell, I can't do an action spell, can I?
No, you can do a cantrip if you
Okay.
do a bonus action spell.
Well, let's do healing word on this guy.
Okay. Oh, on the guy next to you?
Yeah, let's do
'Kay.
healing word.
All right.
And is that the +2? Is that been formatted in this? Because it's at first.
It says 2d4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Okay, I think that's because I have
So-
that. When I cast a healing spell, slot restores 2 plus the spell spot level. So 2 plus 1. So it needs. Yeah, I think that might be the +2 plus 1. I think that might be what that is.
Okay. So I think it's working right.
Okay, cool.
It looks like it's working right.
Alright, so.
Yeah, this guy is fully like, and you fully healed him.
Okay, now as for a cantrip, what do we have here? What did we? Oh, that's a Spelldyne, Sacred Flame. We're gonna do Sacred Flame on this guy. So he needs to roll his dexterity saving throw.
Phil, remind me of exhaustion real quick.
What about,
Mark
like-
has exhaustion. He's got level 1. He should have been doing stuff, right?
No, disadvantages on saving. Yeah. No, saving throws and ability checks. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
You get
That sounds right.
-1, right, or something.
yeah, so if you're taking a D20 test, the roll's reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level.
Oh, they changed. That's right. It's new.
Your speed is reduced by 5 feet per exhaustion level.
That's why you only had 35 feet, my man. I knew some shenanigans were there.
Oh, oops,
Alright.
sorry.
So he it's only D20 tests, right? So is that attacks as well, or is that just like skill checks?
I think that's attacks as well, but it's
know.
the main. So ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
Damn.
They changed it.
So he basically should be getting
That's
-2
rough.
to his rolls. Oh yeah, it is putting the -2 on his rolls. It is. So it is doing it right. So the system is working. It's these damn players, man. These damn players can't follow the rules. So the system says the rules are right. All right,
Rules are more convoluted than they used to be.
I'm gonna roll a dex save. Here we go.
If the rules disagree with my headcanon, they must be wrong.
Exactly.
That is a fail, Ashley. So you should have them roll saving throws.
Yeah.
Maybe then you could do some damage.
That's why I did this, and that's what I was thinking about doing before I hit with the hammer. But the hammer worked out pretty well.
Nice.
All right, Ashley. How do you want to do this?
So I open my hand, and a spark as I open my hand, spark flies, and then he erupts in an orange yellow glow and just burns and turns to ash.
Okay.
So he's like a charred corpse now.
All right. You bonus actions. You moved. You have anything else you want to do?
I'm good. Maybe help this guy on his feet, but I think that's an action, so that'll wait till next turn.
All right. So, just for my sanity, Paul, roll a d8 for me.
Okay.
I just want to see what happens. I love the chaos of it all.
It's a 1 again. No.
All right. As we come to an end of combat, Paul, roll a d6 for me.
At least it's a different guy.
This guy. Where's it at? So this guy falls into the water, and we are now out of combat.
Okay.
As everybody is done.
Probably should have saved somebody alive so we could question them. Oh well.
You can talk to the Calamine soldiers.
Yeah, but they're not gonna have the same intel.
So we're gonna take a quick break. I gotta let dogs out. So let's try 5-10 minutes at most.
5-10 minutes?
Alright.
Alright. So
Yeah.
we'll
Let's shoot
15
for
minutes,
5.
got it.
But 10 minutes at most.
Okay.
Shoot for 5. Alright.
Sounds good. Alright. See you guys in 5.
Right.
see. And we're back.
Too bad that didn't catch like the stream as we were.
I really hope. Yeah, I wish.
I was just getting there, but
Uh,
so
all our viewers would have loved that.
yeah. Little sure of it.
All right, so we're picking back up as the last of the Dragon Army soldiers is dealt with. You guys see in the distance a dozen mounted soldiers gallop from the tree line, rushing south towards the crossing where you are currently located. Calamon's colors are visible on these soldiers' armor, despite the dents and the stains of battle. It's easy to pick out Darrett among these riders in his distinctive Salamnic armor. Another figure sits behind Darrett, sharing his steed.
Hey, look, that's Darrett up there. You can tell because he has that salami armor on.
Which matches Elgrim's as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's yeah, you guys are twinsies.
So as Darrett rushes towards you guys, he says, "We must hurry. The Dragon Army forces have overwhelmed us, and they're in pursuit. We need to fall back to our rally point in the east. Please follow me."
Lead the way, Darrett.
Pull the people out of the river that are slowly drowning. Okay.
Yeah. You'll be all right.
Yeah, you see some of the other soldiers that are with Darrett kind of corral the Dragon Army's horses, and then get some of like the wounded Calamon soldiers on horseback, and you guys start traveling east. Ashley, roll a d20 for me.
All right. I was gonna get 20. I don't know if these are good numbers or bad numbers, honestly.
Okay. So you guys do your best to keep up with the riders on horseback. It's a little difficult, but you guys are able to make your way and to a small clearing in the forest. You've traveled for about 6 miles east of Steel Springs, and the rider, as you guys have been traveling, you notice the rider on the horse with Darrett is Lord Bacaris. And during the entire trip, Bairnum, you notice that he is in a state of shock, and he hasn't spoken to any of you as you guys have made your way to this rallying point.
So it's actually been quite a pleasant trip. Okay. If I was only a different character. But anyways.
So, as you guys get to this point, you see that there are probably a dozen soldiers that are already there. Many of them are injured pretty badly, and it looks like they've taken a real beating. And Darrett kind of saddles his horse to a post, and then tries to bring you guys a little bit of ways from the group to have a conversation with you.
Okay.
And he says, Elgrim, I see you guys got my note.
We did. Came as fast as we could.
I appreciate it. Lord Bacaris, he kind of like turns over his shoulder to kind of make sure he's not listening. He said he ordered the assault on the Dragon Army, and he was unaware that they had reinforcements nearby, and the battle quickly swung against us. I ordered a swift retreat, and I did my best to try to save as many lives as we could. But during the retreat, our forces were overwhelmed, and on one of the flanks, the contingent of soldiers commanded by Bucarus the Younger were overwhelmed. And as you look around the camp, you guys see that Bucarus the Younger is unaccounted.
I wonder.
And Darrett says, "Yeah, we believe he's either been captured or he could be dead from the onslaught as they started to overwhelm our western front."
Well, that's not good. This Lord
Who's the one?
Bucarus has been nothing but trouble.
It's the Younger that we don't like, right?
Don't like you.
You,
Oh,
Yeah, they're both kind of sucky.
Yeah.
the
okay.
Younger was kind of the jerk.
Yeah, he was the one at the
at the funeral, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
fishing too, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me
This is like a Malfoy situation. They both suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
the Younger, and then Lord Bucarus is
Yeah, exactly. Malfoy. Okay.
here.
Okay, well, not exactly Malfoy. You sure that's this kid? He looks like a Lannister to me. But whatever. All right.
Hi, Romeo.
He's like, how did you guys fare at the Wheel Watch outpost?
It was a tough thing, but eventually we did overcome. Turns out
They
they
were
had a dragon there. Or a dragonelle, rather.
What? They had a dragon there?
They did. Caught us
They
all
rode
by
it.
surprise.
Wait,
Didn't
you
you go-
rode it?
Are we all in the
Yeah, you
conversation?
guys are all here.
Okay.
He kind of pulled you guys aside,
Yeah.
right?
Did
He
we
just
see a
started the
Dragonelle
conversation-
like back at that last battle though?
Yes, overhead, right?
Okay.
There was
Yeah, those things in the sky that dropped your men.
yeah, you faced off directly with one of them?
We did.
Gave it a few
That was
pokes.
great.
Just before joyrides went more like.
Yeah, they seem pretty tough and dangerous. And they also seem like they're rallying the soldiers when they fly overhead. You know, they fight with even more vigor.
Yes.
Yep. That's what we experienced there as well.
I love you. I do come back.
Perhaps
I
we
try-
could have
Go ahead,
the
Paul.
perhaps we could have the gnomes invent some sort of giant crossbow for them or something.
I think that's
Send
a really
along
good
with
idea.
their armies.
I mean, if they were to assault the city, you know, our walls can keep out most invaders, but people that are able to take to the skies, you know, we're not prepared for that.
I mean,
I
the
think
other.
we should talk with Tatiana, maybe. I think you guys had a good relationship with her from saving her and bringing her to the city.
I mean, another idea that we could do is we can make a kinder flinger and fling the kinder because he does a pretty good wallop with dark dragons.
Can you guys hear her? I can't really hear her.
She's pretty quiet, but I
Okay,
can hear her.
let me break. My cat knocked down the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's better. All right, go ahead. What did you say,
Alright.
Ashley?
Or we can make a kinder flinger and we can fling the kinder and the kinder can hit the dragon. I mean, he has a pretty good hit on the dragon. He
we
scared the
could get
dragon
it.
away.
We could do an army of Kinder with just just a mess, a fuck ton mess of flingers. And we just fling them. They take to the sky like arrows. They darken the sky, and the dragonelles, well, they get.
They won't know what hit them.
Okay.
They might run because
Yeah.
they're scared and confused.
Yeah, to be honest, we don't know what will hit them.
Cosgrave, what do you think about all this?
I think it'll work.
Okay.
But,
I don't know if we have enough Kinder to darken
Not
the
yet.
skies, but I think they're pretty brave, and they would give it their go.
Not yet, but maybe someday we can try to gather the mustering of the Kinder. We'll see. But until then, something to combat these aerial tears.
Yeah, I
Send one of our own.
I'm saddened that Marshal Vendry was not present in the city when Baccharis came up with his crazy scheme. He really riled up most of the people on the council, and up until this point, we've only engaged with them when necessary, right? Because they're an overwhelming force, far superior to what we have in Kalaman, and I fear that this loss is going to be felt very hardly by the city.
What made him want to do this? What was his argument that made this a great idea?
I don't know. I was not in the chambers, but I mean, to me, he seems pretty impatient. I don't know. You guys have had dealings with him. What is your take on this Lord Baccharis?
Pompous.
Incompetent. He tried to stymie our every attempt to evacuate the populace out of... God, I just lost it.
Vogler. Yeah,
we eventually had to pay him for the boats, and then he tried to take credit for the whole thing. Nothing but getting in the way.
Yes.
Super mean.
Yes, he's the worst kind of incompetent. The kind that does not know he's incompetent.
Pompous donkey.
Well, when we get back, we should report to the governor and explain the situation when we're not in Lord Baccharis' presence, because unfortunately he is a lord and he has quite high standing within the city, and I think it'd be best if we could maybe have a private conversation with the marshal and the governor and explain everything that we've witnessed both today and previously in Vogler, and maybe his word will carry less weight in the council.
One can only hope. Especially after such a failure. A colossal failure, and yeah.
I mean, I know he's kind of an idiot, but I do feel bad for the guy. I mean, he lost his only son.
Who's about as welcoming as his father. And kind as his father.
I mean, at least he's upset about his son. Didn't seem upset about that whole city he lost.
It's different when it's
all those
one's blood.
villagers.
I keep forgetting to do Darrett's voice.
Oh.
He only really seems like he cares about money.
Yeah. Very accurate.
Yep.
I with his state of shock, I've kind of taken over as the de facto leader for now. But I mean, with the injured we have, I think we should all rest for the night, and then in the morning, since you guys are in good shape, I would suggest to ride ahead and inform the governor and the marshal of what has happened here, and perhaps Marshal Vendry can send some troops our way to procure our escape.
We can do that.
Okay.
Seems like it might be the best course.
I'm gonna go attend to some of my wounded. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit.
All right then.
All right. So he leaves, and he looks like he's going to check on some different soldiers throughout the camp. What do you guys do?
Oh wow.
Long rest.
Well, okay, so when do you want to leave? Leave immediately? Well, we gotta rest for Ural. Ural looks pretty worn out.
He suggested leaving in the morning.
Okay.
It's currently 1 at night. I need to
Oh, okay.
turn the game time back on.
So, everyone get a leave at dawn?
Yeah. We could also see about rounding up some of these extra horses. Make our way a little faster to the city.
They may need it, though, to get out, dodge faster. They won't have the forces necessary if the dragon army.
Well,
Not-
not all. Yeah, not all these horses have men on them.
I'm sure they have plenty of foot soldiers too. They're not going to have enough horses regardless.
Yeah, and when Elgrim says this, you guys kind of look around the camp, and there are plenty of foot soldiers there. A lot of them are pretty wounded,
Okay.
compared to the riders on horseback.
Well, let me know what your plans are. I'll be awake at first light, ready to leave. I will go and tend to wounded as well. So I will go and I will mass heal everybody. Heal, heal, heal. Before I go to bed.
Yeah, as you guys witness Serinda, making her way around the camp and going to the most severely wounded to start, you guys hear whispers of, "Is that the priestess, Mishkal? Mishkal?" Kind of questioning, and they're very impressed with Serinda's ability to help so many people in such desperate circumstances.
Yeah, my plan is to basically use all the healing spells I have, the mass heal that does 6, and all the other stuff until I'm completely worn out. And to sleep I go.
Okay. So go ahead and everybody take a long rest. Change any spells that you want to change now, Ashley. I think you're the only one that does that. I think everybody else is kind of locked in. And click the long rest and we will start the next day.
Alright. Long rest is
Do I have to-
started.
Do I have to manually remove my exhaustion? Because it should have done it after a long rest, but it didn't.
It should remove 1 level. Yeah.
Did you have
How
2
many
levels?
levels did you have?
I just had 1 level.
Did you revert before?
Yeah, I reverted. Did that?
All right,
have
hit the
to
long
be-
rest again. Let's see if it takes it away. I'm curious. It's got 1 on there.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's not automatically pulling it off. That's weird. All right. Yeah.
Do you have to remove? Okay.
I manually removed it. I don't know why it didn't take it away. So you're good. Everybody long rested.
I'm changing out spells as we talk here.
Okay. So while you're changing out spells, Derek comes back over. He's like, we want you to get there quickly. We have these horses for all you guys. I mean, most of them are from the dragon army, so be careful when you approach the city.
All right, will do. Appreciate the extra horses. Get there much quicker.
And let the marshal know we're coming and to send a unit to help rendezvous with us and give us some protection for the wounded as we make our way to Kalaman.
All right, we will relay the word.
Okay. At this point, you guys are ready to get going. Do you take to the roads?
Take to the roads.
Yeah.
All right. The trip back to Kalaman is uneventful. The roads are not busy, and you guys kind of know your way as you were kind of navigating here. on the way, and so it's an easy ride back. And as you near the gates of Kalaman, you see that there's a crowd milling about the trade gate, I believe it is. I'm gonna put you guys on that map. Milling about the trade gate. So I'm gonna advance time because it's been several hours to get back. So you guys see a crowd milling at the gate ahead. There's I'm sorry. There's dozens of commoners just kind of murmuring and excitingly looking past the closed portcullis. Normally this is not closed, as you guys know, and you guys hear one of the guards shout, "There's nothing to see here! Move along! Move along!"
So I'm gonna start trying to wade through the crowds towards the gate. Make way! Make way! Official envoy!
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, I'm gonna need advantage on this one.
Woohoo! Glad you had it.
Okay, 12.
Okay. It takes a moment, and then people start to realize. Some of the people actually recognize you, Elgrim, as one of the heroes from Vogler, and they start, forming a path for you to make your way towards the gate and the closed portcullis.
Okay. Is everyone else following me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Like flashing my little badge.
One little kid looks really impressed and like, oh wow.
I'm just giving the.
He gives you like a double thumbs up after you give him a thumbs up.
I'm gonna do the Elon deal. I won't do it. I won't do it here, but you know what?
Somebody looks at you like in disgust and they turn away.
Wait, are there Nazis in this world?
It's just a hated symbol all around.
My heart goes out to you. Anyway, I've stopped doing it.
Yeah. Elgrim, you notice as you're kind of making your way through the crowd that people are kind of giving you like a side eye. And you've started to notice this ever really since you started wearing the plate mail with the Knights of Salamnia crest on there, right? So you get kind of a little bit of a different feel now that you're wearing this armor, right? People are kind of looking at you a little suspicious, maybe, maybe mistrust. You're not quite sure, but things definitely have changed a little bit for you.
Okay.
And as you approach the guards, one of them says, "Halt! Nobody in!"
We have official word for the governor.
I'm sorry. An hour ago, a retinue of Knights of the Salamni have entered the city and headed to the castle. And we were asked to keep the refugees and the riffraff out.
But we're not.
State your business, and you may be granted to enter if it is deemed relevant.
I am a knight myself. I require audience.
Are you one of Knight Kardek's men?
I am not. I am with Darrett.
Darrett
Lord of
Highwater.
Calamon. Yeah.
What news have you?
The battle fared poorly. We need reinforcements.
Okay. Go ahead and make another persuasion check with advantage.
Can I like step in and be and just I am a cleric of Mishakal. Why would you deny access to the goddess's companions and friends?
I just take orders, and we were told to keep the people out of the city as Knight Karduk had a message for the governor, and he needed to deliver it to himself directly.
Well, surely you still would not deny a cleric of Mishakal from entry.
I don't know what that is. And then some people in the
Balderdash.
background are like, Michigan, oh Michigan, oh Michigan. And then he turns to like the other guard and he goes, "Do you hear some whispering?" Like, and they look a little confused.
I was hoping that some clout would have made it that way. Okay. Is there anybody that we remember that's still in the castle that we can send a message to? Or like I actually thankfully selected sending as one of my spells today.
Yeah, you
Okay, now I gotta read up on.
I don't know, guys. Why don't you give her suggestions? I'm the DM. I'm not going to solve problems for her.
Sure.
Is there someone in there? Because Garrett is out already.
Cudgel still might be. Unless she went with Darrett.
We would have seen her.
You would have seen her.
So I don't think.
Yeah.
Cudgel.
She
Yeah,
might
the
still
last
be
time
in.
you saw her, she was a little hobbled, right? She was scarred, and she was
Okay.
walking with a limp. She did not fare well at the Battle of Vogler, as
Okay.
she like allowed you guys to escape. So
Okay.
Yeah, she'd probably be our best bet because she's probably in the keep.
I gotta make sure it's up to 25 words. Okay.
all right, what are you doing with your wild companion, Mark?
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at it. I apologize.
Oh, okay, you're good.
I was gonna. That would be my backup plan, is to send a wild companion to go talk to somebody.
Okay.
If I can talk through it, I don't know if I can talk through it.
I can look at how that works. I'm not
answer
sure.
in like manner. Okay, the spell enables target to understand the meaning of your message. Plains resistance.
It's a feature, right?
Here,
Yeah, it's like find familiar.
there you go. But I'll put sending in the chat so that way it's easier for me to read. Okay.
Oh, okay.
25. Paul, what was the name of the character again?
Cudgel.
Cudgel. Okay. And Cudgel is of what rank?
She was technically the mercenary. She was the leader of the mercenary company, but... Oh.
Yeah, she was the leader of the mercenary company that I
don't know if
she's...
she's... Yeah.
Do we know anybody that would be within the keep itself that would probably have a little bit more power than a mercenary?
Probably not. I mean, I talked to the quartermaster a lot, but it's kind of a nameless NPC.
Okay.
Cudgel's probably better than them anyway.
But with message, don't you have to have line of sight?
No. Message? I don't know about message, but sending you don't. I can be on different
Oh,
planes.
sending. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
But Cudgel's gonna know people in the keep anyway, so...
Okay.
I guess while they're doing this, Cosgrave's gonna just be flashing his badge around everybody and talking about, "Don't worry, calm down, citizens. We have everything under control."
So, hello, sir. What is your name?
No, I'm Cosgrave. And I may.
I see. You have you're a part of the special unit, correct?
Yes, I am a. Dang it! I always forget where my badge is. My
Esquire.
rank is
Esquire.
Esquire. Cosgrave Thistlenut, Esquire of Kalimon.
Okay. Were you a part of the unit that retook the Wheelwatch outpost?
Yes, I'm part of the Kender Launcher crew.
Oh.
I'm
I didn't
special
know that
rank.
was the name of the crew. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
it's a new crew. Special rank ammo.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we heard you guys did a number on them. You took on the whole outpost and beat those bastards to the ground.
Yeah, I mean most of the rest of the crew here did the hard work. I just rode the dragon.
You hear that one of the guards say to the other guards, like kind of in the background, like just manning a post. You hear, is that like some kind of new drug or something? Like, and they're like, yes. Are you? What's your business in the city?
What's our business in the city, guys?
Delivering a message.
Oh wait, you're with this guy here, the Knight of Solamnia guy?
Hey, Algrim? Yeah.
Yes,
I
we're all
mean,
together.
Oh, okay. Raise the gates, guys. Raise the gates. We got the special. What was it? The Kender crew.
Enderflinger crew. Come
Kender
through.
Flinger crew.
Why are we going with that?
Coming right this way.
Okay. If
You know
that
what? I
works-
don't care.
If
It's a
that
fight.
works, I'll take it.
You needed Ashley.
Yep, no longer needed. My sending spell that I was planning
Yeah.
out was okay.
You just need a Kender.
Yeah, that should be a
Need a
slogan.
Kender.
Just need a Kender.
That solves all problems. You just need a Kender,
Yep.
right?
Dragons, I gotcha. Being blocked at the gate, I gotcha.
Yeah, you guys should have just tried talking to him. Just that easy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, as soon as he showed that badge, you guys got right in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are admitted into the city grounds, or the city proper, you make your way to Castle Calamon, and as you enter the courtyard, you see that the castle's courtyard is largely deserted, as most of the city's defenders remain with the troops west of the city with Marshal Vendry. Other than the contingent that went, to the Steel Springs battle, and near the covered cloisters leading to the city council conference rooms are two heavily armored knights of Solamnia on horseback, and one of them holds a banner bearing a prominent rose emblem.
Hmm.
Shooters. Or high guard.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
It popped up?
Yeah.
Because I don't see it on the
Mhm.
screen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's right there. I got scroll on this.
Oh, that guy looks way cooler than you, Ogre.
Fair. I don't have a horn helmet.
He does not have a horned helmet
Okay, there you go.
for him or his horse.
Yeah.
Apparently my Twitch locked up. That's probably why I didn't see. Okay. So yeah, I will bring you guys over to here. Are you guys still riding the horses, or did you put the horses in the stable?
I would soon put them in the stable and then go from there.
Yeah.
Hand them to the stable boy or something.
Is the stable outside the city, or are you talking about at the keep?
Well, the stable is kind of like at the base of the keep, like on the outside. It's not like in the castle keep proper. So you would have,
Yeah. Okay.
you would have gone there first if you would have dropped your horses off.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put you guys on the board. You guys can put yourself in whatever order you want,
I'm
kind
not
of near that
the
Oh,
this
this
entryway.
this image
This
of the
is-
knight on the horse reminds me of the Horde King from the Black Cauldron. Just saying. Anywhere in particular here?
I would say just in this
courtyard area.
front courtyard area here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go there, I guess.
Act casual, guys. Act casual. It feels
Cheese
like
it.
we're being set up for an ambush. But that would be metagaming, and I won't do that.
Um,
Go here.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for something. Why don't I not see it now?
Okay.
Paul, go ahead and give me a history check.
Okay. Ten.
Okay. You're not quite familiar with this banner.
Okay.
I mean, you know they're Knights of the Rose, but you're not sure if they're a specific, conclave, where they hail from, anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys see these knights on horseback, kind of blocking the doors to the council chamber. What do you guys do?
There's friends of yours over.
I don't know them personally, no.
Earl would like to walk up to one of the horses and admire the horse and kind of pat it on its nose.
As you approach the horse, it like snorts like spit in your direction, and it's like it's like not very happy with you trying to touch it, and it doesn't want to let you touch it.
Can I animal handle?
Yeah, go ahead and roll animal handling with disadvantage, and then explain to me what you're actually doing.
Okay, I'm gonna say easy boy, easy boy.
He's
And then you're gonna try to touch its snout.
Yeah, well, I'll put my hand down under its muzzle, not above, so it's not threatening.
Okay. Yeah, it does not like you, and it's kind of, you get the sense that it's like you need to back up.
Okay.
Is the vibe this horse is giving off to you right
Asshole.
I'll back
Asshole.
up.
Which is not like, you're pretty good with animals, so it's a little off that this is doing it. Go ahead and give me a perception check as well.
Boy, I should have taken Detect Good and Evil. I had a... Man, now I'm sad I didn't take that.
Okay. All right. While Uril's doing this, what is everybody else doing?
So I think I'd probably at least approach a little closer to the knight, still staying a little bit back, and announce, I'm Elgrim Tavernhorn of the Knight of the Crown. We request an audience with Marshal Vendry. It's a matter of importance.
Okay. Your words fall on deaf ears as silence is returned to you.
I want to cast Detect Magic as one of my clerical things, so I'm not using a spell slot, so I'm gonna Detect Magic. About, I guess, here, somewhere in there.
What is this now? Is this a cleric thing?
Yep, it's one of my innate spell castings. Oh dang, it says self. I'm sorry, it says self. Dang it.
Yeah, is that from like your high elf stuff?
It's from my might be my high elf stuff. Yeah, I thought it was clerical stuff, but no.
All right, so that
Let me place measure template in the right spot. Oh dang, how do I refund resource?
Oops, clerical error.
Yeah, clerical. Okay.
Yes.
Well played.
Okay, so it
Touche,
has to be.
sir.
It has to be on myself. So I don't know how to get rid of that other circle. I don't know how to get rid of it, but it has to be on myself. Thank you. So I will also move up a little bit. Dang it, that should go on me. I don't know why I have to place it. That seems weird.
I think you got to cast it.
I did
You
cast
need
it.
to.
Okay. Well, consume resources.
Well, I don't think you're concentrating on it, right? It's concentration.
It's just no. Like when I do this,
Yeah, it's a concentration spell.
it is a concentration spell, but it's self-centered around me. So within a 30-foot radius of myself, I can detect magic. But for some reason, when I place the template, it won't let me place it on myself. It places it on a location. So when I move, it should move with me, and it's not. That's why I
Okay.
placed
I
the
mean,
second
you don't need to have the template. I mean,
Okay,
that's
well,
just.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
just
not.
weird.
It's not necessary. So
Okay.
we
But
can just
anyways,
delete the templates and know that it's, on you.
30-foot radius from me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, no, refund resources. I don't know what happened.
You see that the weapons that the knights are carrying have a faint glow of magic.
Do I know the
I
school
don't
of
think
magic?
I don't think I have to tell you the school anymore. I think that's all
If the
changed
effects
now.
were created by a spell, you learn the spell School of Magic.
I mean,
I think this is my version 2 character, so all the magic should be like part of that.
yeah, I mean the effects are not created by a spell, so.
Okay. Elgrim, do the Knights of Salamia ever carry magical weapons?
Ooh, would I know that, Eric? I would assume they probably do.
Yeah, I mean, you've known of people that are like higher status that can have magical weapons, right?
Okay.
Like if they're like long-term veterans, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can. Normally the ones with higher status.
Would both of these people in front of us be a higher status?
Possible. Their armor's more ornate.
They've got those cool horns.
And as Serinda, as you approach with the magic aura kind of emanating from you, this knight is gonna move up and then take an attack on you.
All right.
Draws its sword and is gonna try to slash you. And then after that, everybody will roll initiative.
Yeah, that's
boy.
rude as shit.
That is a little rude, I would say.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
Just asked you a few questions. Now you want to kill us? What the hell?
Okay.
Talk this out.
I was thinking that. Oops, that's not the right one.
Oh! I got a crit, guys.
Oof.
Well,
We're
Yay?
popping off from the start.
that's.
Oh, I rolled shitty though on the damage.
There's a combat encounter. I'm not currently in it, so.
Yeah, there's not counter yet.
No, I gotta set it up. I was just doing the roll. Did it roll all the dice?
Interesting how it went to attack me when.
All right, so you are gonna take 14 slashing and necrotic damage as this knight pulls a black hued blade from its scabbard and slashes down at you.
Dang.
And now I will set up the combat.
You know what that magic is now.
Yep.
So do this.
I don't think these guys are good, guys. I think they're taking over the city. We need to just
All right.
to get rid of them.
So go ahead and roll your initiative, guys, and Phil, I'll let you roll first, so then I don't overwrite your roll.
Yay! I got something that's not at the bottom.
Please overwrite it.
Well, I'll click roll NPCs. We'll see what happens. Nope, it didn't overwrite you.
Oh, well,
All right.
I'll just be back here holding this door open.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense for Kinder. You're like walking around. You're pretty impressed. Like your badge worked, and
Yeah.
so you're like, "Yeah, this is cool, man." You're not really paying attention when the Serinda gets slashed with a sword.
I'm like writing in Kenderflinger crew on my badge. Like,
I love it. I love it. All right, so it is the top of the round. Burnham, you are up. You see one of these riders on horseback move forward and slash at your cleric, Serinda. What would you like to do?
Whoa, 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 whoa. No one slashes my friends. Then I pull out my hand axe and scimitar. Let's do this shit.
All right, you pull out your hand axe and scimitar.
All right.
I think you need to attack with your scimitar first, right? To get
Is the axe first?
No, it's the nick. So you got to do scimitar first, then hand axe, and then if you hit with the hand axe, your third attack would be with advantage. And then your fourth attack, if you get Horde Breaker, that would also, it depends on if you hit. So.
That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on. No. The problem is, I'm never gonna hit him.
Think positive.
Put Hunter's Mark on that guy.
Okay.
And then I'll run up and try to slash at him.
All right. Go ahead and cast a spell. I don't think it.
Oh, I didn't.
It didn't do the casting.
Yep, there it is.
And consume the resource, and then
yes.
And then I'll mark him as stable to know that he is the one that you're marking.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I might actually be able to do it myself. Let's see.
Okay, so I'm gonna be doing the.
Oh, that worked. Perfect. Figured it out. How to apply it.
So now it's just hand axe scimitar,
right?
Or
yeah, you want
to
to go scimitar first, then hand axe.
Okay. Well, I can do 3, right? Scimitar, hand axe, because no.
Well, you can only do 2 right now because you cast the spell as a bonus action.
Right. Okay.
And in order to do this, well, actually no, you can do 3, but you got to do the scimitar first so that you get the nick. Right, because the scimitar basically says when you take an action, you get to take an attack with your offhand weapon, and because you have extra attack, you get 3 attacks right now.
Okay.
All right. So roll it up. That
10?
is a miss.
Really?
10. Now hand axe.
Right.
Oh, you can do scimitar again. That's fine.
Yeah. I'll do hand axe.
That is also a miss. And then you get a third attack. Doesn't matter which one.
Okay, that's going to be a 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. So that's going to be 4. Boom. 5 slashing.
Well, I don't know why it didn't roll your Hunter's Mark damage as well.
Oh, that's right. It didn't. So is it 1d6?
Yeah, and I have Hunter's Mark applied to that token. I don't know why it didn't do it. I don't know. What is your Hunter's Mark?
Creature 1d6.
Okay.
Concentration losses. What?
Yeah, if you cast it with a higher level, it just lasts longer, it seems like.
Right.
So, yeah, you get an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay.
So roll another
Okay.
d6.
All right. Shit. All right. Nope.
There's the dice roller on the bottom there. All right.
Ah,
So yeah. So you
Five.
do
5 force.
5 force damage and 5 slashing damage from the scimitar. So.
All right. And I'm right up against him, right where I want him, above me on a horse.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
No, that's it for
All
now.
right. The rider that you just attacked is gonna attack you back. So he also pulls out his sword. It is a long sword that it's got like a black hue to it, and he is going to take a couple swipes at you. First attack is a 14, which misses.
Mm.
And then second attack. Oh, even worse, 6. So yeah, miss.
All right, he sucks as bad as I do.
I'm rolling.
We got this, guys.
All right, Elgrim, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to move up. I have bad feeling about these knights. I don't think they're legitimate Solamnians at this point, so I am going to take a swing at this one. I'm going to use my precise strike ability. Ooh, for a crit. Nice.
All right, roll it up.
18 slashing damage.
Nice. So as you rush up, you pull out your long sword, and as you slash at this guy, his face covering falls away, and
Skeleton.
you see that there is a skeletal form underneath, and then now it seems like plain as day as you're up close and you're looking at his armor. You see that there are spots of ash and rust on the armor as if it's exceptionally old.
So,
Okay.
I guess my question, when I did the detect magic, there was no magic around these skeletons to say that they were alive or they were resurrected or anything like that?
No, that's not how detect magic works.
Okay, I guess I was thinking that there'd be some resonant hue or something on them if they were rezzed from the dead or something. Okay.
Well, they wouldn't have magic aura. They'd just be skeletons or zombies walking around.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the magical items would glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why their weapons glue.
Yeah.
Right? So they have like a necrotic aura on their weapons. Okay, Paul, I think you get another attack.
Yep. I'm going to take a second swing. 24 to hit.
That also hits.
Hey, Romeo.
That's going to be 10 slashing damage.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, you come up and start gouging at this guy, and bits and pieces of his old armor's falling off. He's still standing on the horse, but yeah, you feel like you did a great job with your attacks. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes. I am going to do an action surge to swing one more time. I doubt that'll hit. 13.
A 13 does not hit.
And I'm going to use my commanding rally for Cosgrave. If you want to get your hoopak in action. You're muted.
Can I move?
No, you could just take an attack.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you could pull out your hoopak and do a sling bolt if you wanted.
Okay. I'll do that. Target that guy.
I really think it's kind of cool that I kind of, from the image that Eric picked out, and I'm saying, hey, this looks like the Witch King from the Black Cauldron, which is also a skeletal figure.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, I was like, damn it, Ashley, shut up!
Right.
How does she know?
A
Yeah,
16 misses, Phil.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm done.
that's it for me.
My spider senses
All
were
right.
tingling.
Serinda, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Phil, I think you need to do some AI Kender Flinger crew art. Like for
Yeah.
next session, I think you got to have like a logo or something for the Kender Flinger crew.
Alright, so what we're going to do. Let's see here. I don't really.
Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember some undead Solamnia guys from the books.
Oh!
Spoilers.
It's not spoilers. We're fighting them now.
Spoilers for the books.
It was spoilers a minute ago,
Some
but not
of us are
now.
reading them.
Let's see. I got people around me, so I don't really want to put anything around me in particularly. Out of curiosity, if I healed them, would that be damage?
We shall see.
Okay. I don't know if I want to chance that, but let's see here. Floating. I want something that has radiant damage. Oh wait, I do have something with radiance. Radiance. Touch. You touch a living creature. Oh no, that's not it. Sacred flames. Oh yeah, sacred flames. This will work. Take and 1d8 radiant damage. The target must succeed. So we're gonna do. Oops, I gotta target him, don't I? We're gonna do a cantrip action called Sacred Flame. Roll a DC.
Okay. I will roll it up. You target him, right?
Yep. He's targeted.
All right. Here we go. Oh, wrong person. All right. He failed. He got an 8.
Sweet. So he's gonna take radiant damage.
Okay.
4 radiant damage. That's pretty crappy, but okay.
Yeah. So the your flame-like radiance descends down upon him, and yeah, he takes the damage.
I'm gonna come over a little bit further here, and I'm gonna do next. I will do something different. It's because now I have radiance around me. But that's what I probably should have done. I don't think I have any bonus actions. Oh man. I do have a couple bonus actions. Let's see here. Yorl and Burnham, what 16 AC and what's the AC? Both of you guys have the same AC? No, 12. Okay. But he's gonna probably go into animal form. I'm going to put. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Burnham. Because
Okay.
Get out of my way, because I think Ural might go into
Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I think Ural might go into an animal, and I think that might give him better AC as an animal. But, oh, you knock it off.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead, cast Shield of Faith.
Did.
All right, you have Shield of Faith on Burnham.
So you have a plus 2 to AC.
Yeah, so right now it's still showing 16, but I'm 18 right now.
You're 18 right now. Yeah. So if I I'll just remind me. I'll try not to forget.
Yep.
All right. Are you done, Ashley?
Yeah, I'm done. A bonus. I moved 5 feet over, so I can do something different next turn.
So he is going to slash at you again with his necrotic sword. And 18 misses. Man, you got such a good AC.
Just concentration.
Second attack. Ooh. 23 to hit.
Dang it, hits.
That will be a hit, so we'll do some damage. Pretty good damage roll. That is a 15. Go ahead and click the
Constitution thing? Yeah.
concentration check.
12.
That is a success.
Whew.
All right. He is done.
Oh, so your choice. Dang it, I
And-
didn't need to move.
Ural, it is your turn.
Okay. Does it look like the radiant damage was like very effective or just normally effective? Is there a way that I can attempt to perceive that?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Dang it, I didn't need to. I need to move the other direction. Oh.
You don't feel like it was anything special above and
Nothing's-
beyond.
Okay. Well, nevertheless, I'm gonna surprise everybody and cast a spell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what?
I,
You're not
What?
beast shaping? The
I'm
Beast
not
Master is
beast-
not beast shaping?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
oh,
Um,
nice.
Let's see.
Oh,
So, 40-foot range. So I cast this spell, and then where do I? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you would hit the place measure template.
Okay, if I. Oh, that's 40. That's not 40 feet. It says 40 feet, right? But it's only showing me 10 feet.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot radius. It says a silver beam shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just put it right dead on this guy. Did it go?
It did.
Okay. Yeah. So there's my spell.
And then when the cylinder appears, each creature makes
You may want to move it down a little bit so it's not in Algrim's square. Because he might actually take some
Yeah,
damage.
because technically that's half of Elgrim's square, and so
Oh. Yeah,
it
okay, I'll
would
move it down.
affect him. I can move it for you.
Okay.
I can move it there.
Sorry, Elgrim.
Yeah, I had
I just
that.
figured you were a good.
You can target Elgrim if you want. That's fine by me.
No.
That's one of the
All right.
spells
Sorry,
I lost.
I was thinking
We'll
Moonbeam, good people.
Saving
But yeah.
throw. Let's see what
Okay.
happens.
That's the one spell I lost from the upgrade from 2014 to 2025 edition.
Ooh, I wasted a nat 20 on that. So he saved. So I think you do half damage. So I click on the damage card, and then I think you can say half, maybe.
It has roll mode, public roll. No, I just have to roll
maybe
it, I guess.
let's go ahead and roll it. We'll see if it does half or not. If not, I think I can force it to
Too
manually
bad
do
you
half.
couldn't move the moonbeam a little bit to the left. Because I realized my error that I did
Yeah.
last turn.
So there we go. I can automatically do it myself. All right. So yeah, This suddenly a moonbeam appears in the sky, and radiant energy shines down on this being. Also on the horse.
Yes.
The horse needs to make a. You're gonna kill a horse, man. I thought you were like an animal
Skeletal.
person.
It was a bad horse.
Bad horse.
Bad horse. The horse also saves, but he will take some damage.
Bad horse.
So go ahead and
That's pretty
roll
good for
the
a bad horse.
damage, Euro, on the horse.
Okay. It's not the same damage.
Sure, I'll make it the same damage.
Okay.
It's fine. I don't know if I can auto apply it to the horse, but yeah, we'll do. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. That's my round. I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Oh, actually, can I bonus action wild shape? That's a concentration spell, right?
Yeah, I think because you're wild subclass, right? I think you can do that. I believe. Yes.
Let me do. That's okay. I'll just stay where I'm at. I can
No,
always
I
wild
think you
shape.
can. I think you can. Circle forms. Yeah, I think it is a bonus action. So,
There's certain spells. Well, I'll look it up and I'll stay your roll for right now.
okay.
Okay.
All right. Next is Cosgrave. Cosgrave, you were looking at your badge, and then Elgrim shouted at you, "'Cause you're in the game, attack that guy!" And then you like, what? And then you were a little like disoriented, and so that's why you missed. But it's your turn now. You're holding your hoopak and your badge. What would you like to do?
I think I will run up and try to stab this guy with my hoopak.
All right. Stabby, stabby. You'll get sneak attack if you hit. Are you targeting him? Yeah, I think you are.
I think so.
Yep, you're yellow, right? Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah. Awesome.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
All right.
You do have lucky, I believe. No, that gives you advantage. That's a bummer. All right.
Yeah. See you next round.
You still have your bonus action.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything to do with it.
Okay. Then you are done. Burnham, it is your turn.
All right. Let's slice and dice this guy. All right. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Natural 1. What the fuck?
You need to have a talk with your digital dice.
Oh my god.
Did Paul's like bad mojo go to you, Ryan?
I don't know. I've had bad rolls for a while now.
All right. Second attack with the hand axe.
Right. Oh my fucking
It's
god.
getting better. It's a 2.
Oh.
Oh no.
Scimitar.
You need to put a 0
Third
at the end
attack
of the
with
2.
a scimitar.
Actually, no, I should do hand. It doesn't have to be in any particular order, right? Just scimitar first.
No, it's scimitar first.
Hand axe again. What the hell?
Those are all misses, unfortunately.
I'm edging the fuck out of this guy. Okay, scimitar.
How are you getting a fourth one?
That's my bonus action. Right,
No,
so hand
the
axe.
bonus action is a part of the nick. The only time you would get a fourth is if you're doing the horde breaker. So theoretically, you would have to be like here,
I'd have to...
and then I'll let you.
Oh,
target.
that's right, because I'm attacking the other. That's what I'm doing.
So
Oh,
yeah, if you
yeah, let me
target
do
the
that.
other guy, just
Yeah, so it
target
has
the
to
other
be this
guy,
guy.
and then click the damage card.
Okay. Wait, where's the damage card?
And then actually, you still have him targeted, FYI.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know.
So when you do an attack, you're gonna do it to him.
Scimitar.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the damage?
No, you did hand axe. Just click the damage. It's the same. It doesn't matter. Just.
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah, just click the damage because you hit. I'll count your 19.
That's
Yeah.
6.
So
plus,
yeah, do 6 damage. No,
plus
you don't
3.
get the. He's not your Hunter's Mark guy. He's the other guy.
Oh, mother fucker. Okay. Curse me not knowing the rules. All right.
But you are not half of your squares in the moonbeam, so I'm going to say you're okay. You don't need to make the
Okay.
save for the moonbeam.
All right.
So I think you're good there.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that applied. Yeah, I think that did. Yep, we're good. It did apply. Okay.
Ha.
So do you want to move anywhere else, or are you good? Probably there, I would guess.
I feel like it'd be in the way. I can move here. I don't think I can move anywhere else really without getting opportunity.
Yep. Yeah,
So
I agree.
yeah, I'll move up that way.
Okay. Then it is the rider's turn. Ryan, call odds or evens.
Odds.
All right. So if it's even odds, so it's Paul. If it's evens, it's you. It's odds, so that is Paul. So Paul, the rider is going to attack you with his necrotic sword. First attack is a wonderful 11, so that misses. Second attack. Oh, that's a 21, so that is going to hit. So you will take some slashing and necrotic damage, so you take 14 slashing necrotic damage.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, he is done.
All right.
And then it is your turn, Elgrim.
All right. So I'm going to do precise strike against him. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, max damage, 22.
Nice.
22 damage?
Mm-hmm. That was better than my crit, I think.
Wow.
I rolled 2 8s.
Yeah, that takes a giant gash out of his like midsection of his armor, and you can kind of see like a skeletal rib cage. Yeah, he is not looking great.
All right.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yep. My second attack, 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
All right. Minimum damage, this one, 7.
All right, he is still standing, but you are whittling away at this guy.
This is a feast or famine on the damage rolls. You want another attack, Phil?
Sure.
All right, go ahead and take it. Commanding rally. Get him, Cosgrave!
Spend that resource. Go for it, Cosgrave.
Right.
Who pack it up?
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
What is going on with the dice tonight, guys?
Wow.
Not great.
That's it.
All right, Serinda, it is your turn. You're still targeting.
Yep, I'm changing over to this target
Random.
here.
Okay.
And
What would you like to do?
We're going to do Word of Radiance. And
Okay.
I'm going to exclude... I think I have to be the target. I think it says from me. Burning Radiance from
How do you exclude anybody? I don't
Yeah, it
see
says each creature of your choice that you can see must succeed in a Constitution. So my choice is the horse and the rider, but again, it has to be burning from you. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving me a template when it's from me. But
It gives you a template so you know how far that distance is.
Yeah, that's.
You can say no to it if you don't want to use it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just say no.
so yep. But yeah, so that's
Does it not say all that when you like? I read your chat card and it doesn't say all that same shit.
burning radiance erupts from you in a 5-foot immerse each creature of your choice that you can see in. It must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
That is not a 2024 spell. So how do you have that, Ashley?
I don't know. I thought it was a 24. This is the version 2, so it should be a 2024 spell.
No, I'm looking into PHB right now,
It's
and
not...
I don't see
Gosh.
Word of Radiance.
Well, then I don't know how I got it then, because it should. I don't know why it would be on there.
Maybe it's because it's in your D&D Beyond somehow. So we'll figure out a different cantrip for you next week.
Yeah, so let's undo that then, I guess.
No, we'll still do it for now, but we'll figure it out for next week. All right.
Okay.
So I'll make
That spell doesn't exist in the new rules?
That spell is not in the new rules that I don't see. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't see it in the new rules. All right, here we go. He will make a save. And he got a 13, which is a save.
Boo. What about the horse?
Oh, you can hit the horse too?
Yeah. Creatures.
All right.
Yeah, Word of Radiance is in the 2024 PHP.
It is?
Why don't I see it in the spells?
Because it's a cantrip?
Am I in the free rules again? Is that the fucking problem? God damn it. I hate when I click on a link.
Oh, yeah.
It takes me to the free rules every time instead of the actual full book that we own thanks to Phil graciously.
Is the wording the same?
Because
yeah, I guess look at the wording.
The same.
Because what?
Okay, yeah.
I think at one point because we're having issues about that with the spells, I think you turned off and you put on your campaign and the D&D Beyond were only 2024 rules, so it took out all the spells that weren't 2024.
Yeah, no, it's me. Like when I click on links, like if I'm trying to like look at grappled condition or something, it always reports back to the free rules.
I've actually never heard of that spell at all.
I should never click links. That's the problem. It's good advice also in the real life because that's how you get like spam stuff and viruses. So don't click links. It failed, Ashley. So go ahead and target the horse, and then click.
It's a good cantrip.
Shift horse. Let me
untarget the guy. Yep, you're good.
All right, and then roll. 9 damage.
All right,
to horse.
9 damage.
And then I'm going to target myself, and I'm going to do a little bit of healing. Healing word it will be. As a bonus action. Because, yeah. 10.
Okay.
Did I get 10?
Yeah,
Okay,
I applied it to you.
Alright, we're good. All done.
Okay. Next is the knight's turn. He will continue attacking you because he's had some success. Why not? So
that makes sense.
Here we go. Necrotic sword. First attack. Ooh, 23 to hit.
Dang, I'm glad I gave myself...
These guys are hitting you.
Oh.
Take down the healer. That's the #1 way to win.
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals.
The #1 way to win is to not cross us.
And Constitution.
You succeed. So you took 13 necrotic damage, and second attack.
I'm glad I healed 10.
Ooh, even better. No, same. 23 to hit.
Dang.
So do some damage. All right, 9 damage. Go ahead and make another concentration check.
Nice.
At least it was only 9. Dang.
That
failed.
is a fail.
Sorry, Burnham. You lost your +2 AC.
So I don't know why it didn't auto remove it, but I will remove it from you.
Well, because it wasn't put on. Like I never had 18.
Yeah,
so.
you're probably right. It wasn't put on. All right. Back to normal. All right, so he is done. And it is Ural's turn. Ural, did you look it up? Could you have B-shaped for bonus action?
Yeah, it's just because it is a bonus action, and I just on a concentration spell I can maintain it. So that's the cool thing.
So if you want to be a beast form already, you can be. So go ahead and you could have done it last turn.
Okay, well, I have another thing that I just realized. I think that we gave damage to that guy on my turn, and technically it should have taken the damage when he ended his turn.
Okay, but I think it said if I read your spell for the moon.
Oh, when they enter into it.
When they enter, and so he entered it.
Okay.
Because you.
You're right.
It. So
okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't cheating again. My extra 5 feet.
Actually, he would have. He did have a turn, so I should have made another save.
Oh, really?
Right? Because he's had a turn since you cast the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he should have made another save. So I'll roll that real quick. Or no, it automatically happens, does it? No, he still makes the save, and then it's either half or full damage.
Yeah.
So he failed the save, so go ahead and target him and then roll full damage.
Okay. Do I just go back to the chat card?
Yeah, you go back to the chat card, unfortunately. Or, I mean, I think you can put the thing in the chat without casting the spell. But
or just cast it and give yourself the spell back.
Alright, so he takes 10... what type of damage is this?
Radiant.
Radiant? Yeah, so you guys see the moonbeam shower down on this guy, completely obliterating him.
Yes.
So
Nice.
he is dead.
What about his horse?
And I know you're really excited to kill animals. It's a little weird, but
He's a
yeah,
bad horse.
okay, it doesn't mean he deserves to die, but you know,
Evil horsey.
There's the
the
horse
horse
skeleton.
saves, so do half damage to the horse.
Okay. Fair. Well, he's unnatural. Chislev wouldn't like that.
Hey, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to justify it, man. It's
No dead horses, no dog food. This is how life is.
Oh, or glue.
yeah, we need glue for the hoof from the hooves, right?
If I were to wild shape into a large animal like your old
Wait,
tiger.
roll your damage first on the horse. We gotta see if the
Oh.
horse dies.
Oh, I thought we
Hold
were
your
using the
horse.
same damage.
Oh, okay. So he would take 5. All right, we're just using the same damage. You're right. My bad. All right. We're good. Horse is not dead. Your turn. What do you want to do? You want to wild shape?
If I wild shape to a large creature and there's obviously these other people around me, what happens?
You squeezing?
You are squeezing. I think squeezing's still a thing, right?
What's squeezing?
Confined, you get disadvantage. Well, if it's still a thing.
Well,
Yeah.
I know that's a 2014 rule. I'm trying to find it in 20.
Yeah, it's like you have half movement because you're squeezing through something. But
Okay.
Yeah, disadvantage, I think, on attacks if it's at least the 2020 with the 2014 rules that's how it was. I don't know what it is now, or if it's even.
I don't see
yeah,
squeezing.
the new rules.
Did
It'll
they
be
get
you
rid
can
of it?
squeeze unless. Let's see.
We might have got rid of it.
Well, it's under difficult terrain. This is from Reddit. Difficult terrain and no longer affects attacks or saving throws.
Okay. So yeah, you would
Um,
just be squeezing.
Let's see.
So that means I'd be at disadvantage.
No, you're okay. You wouldn't be at
No, I think it's just half movement.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll go ahead and wild shape, bonus action wild shape, and whack that guy on the horse.
Okay.
But don't we have to get rid of your old tiger? Before I
Is
do
it
that.
still in the list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Oh, it's asking me to. Yeah, I'll just delete it. All right, you're good.
Cool. Wild shape. And where did it drop me, by the way?
Yeah, it just
Oh,
put you in that same space. You're just squeezing on top of that other horse.
Okay. Sure, the horse appreciates it. Oh, I need to target this guy. Okay. Targeted. Rend. Will that hit him?
That is a miss.
Dang it. All right. Well, I tried my best.
All right, Ural is done. Cosgrave, it is your go.
All right, I'm gonna target this dude. For my bonus action, I'm going to use steady aim, so I get advantage.
Okay.
I hit him with my hoopak.
That just hits with an 18.
Awesome. So I'm gonna try and knock him off his horse.
Okay.
So with my sneak attack damage, I'm gonna try and do trip, which knocks him prone.
Yeah, I would say you could do that. You could kind of like
Okay.
poke him and push him off the horse. So does he? Is it automatic, or does he like have to make a save or anything?
No, he'll get a save. Let me. I think if I roll the damage for the attack from that card, so there's the damage from the Who pack, which
Oh, you
and then
forgot
this
to
is
do
I think the damage from the.
Oh, you think the cunning strike will automatically do the damage?
Oh, I guess it doesn't automatically do the damage. I thought it. Oh, modified sneak attack damage. Here we go. Scaling value. So I should have 2. So I think this will. Oh, dang, that didn't do it right.
Okay. So.
Interesting.
All right. So, go ahead and roll your 2d6 then, and then I'll have him do the dexterity save. He did not save, so he is prone.
I'm gonna re-roll with Piercer my regular Hoopak damage. So.
All right.
That-
Just tell me the total, and then I'll subtract it from him.
Okay, so that makes it. So my cunning strike was 8. Oh, it's +4. Okay, so 10, so 8, so 18 damage, piercing.
18 damage.
Yep. And then if he failed his dex save, then he is knocked prone.
Yep. So I marked him as prone. He got knocked off
Okay.
the horse. He's prone on the ground right
So
now.
that's my attack and my bonus action. So I think that's it.
Okay. And that's where we're going to call it for tonight. We will pick back up at the top of round 3 in 2 weeks' time. Maybe we'll find out more about these mystery riders next time.
Yeah. So let me get the.
So let's for all you viewers out there, just us in the chat, we're gonna raid somebody. So Ash or Mark, who should we raid tonight? Ashley, don't pick anybody. Let Mark pick. Mark,
Gee.
he's not ready for the power.
Well, he had one in chat, which is the one that starts at 7. There's that one.
Let me take a look. Let's see. Who's Laugh, Love, Lindy.
Laugh, love,
Laugh,
Lindy.
Love, Lindy.
Let me see.
Yeah, let me copy it here for you.
Laugh, love.
Yeah,
Lindy.
she's cool. I'll drop it right in the chat, right in Discord.
Dang it! I'm trying to type here
And then all you viewers out there, maybe you're watching or not, we will not be back next week. We'll come back in 2 weeks' time. Next week we will be on hiatus. So yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Somehow we got 6 viewers now, so we've actually got some people.
I'll take it.
Ooh.
So yeah. So let's see here.
What's us?
Okay. So
Is it all us, the 6?
Yeah, it's just us.
Got my alt
Yeah.
accounts in there now.
Oh. Okay. There is a.
Why do you have an alt account,
A
Phil?
slight warning.
I'm kidding. I don't have an alt account.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we'll go ahead and start raid.
And if you had an empty spell
So,
slot,
yeah.
that will have to please.
Oh, okay. My
Hey, Mark,
spell
you
slot's
should have
gone.
deleted
Yeah,
that
your spell
message out of the
slot's
chat from
just
the.
because that was a lot.
That makes total
Oh, I
sense.
should have.
Yeah.
I
I'm totally
banned
okay with
him.
that.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're
Um,
good.
Okay,
I saw you're a
welcome.
moderator, so.
Yeah,
What'd
I
he
need to
say?
get